Okay, you guys can call me weird, but I actually enjoy playing water maps occasionally, and I enjoy casting them as well. Um, I know that the amount of units you can build on most water maps with most civs is limited, and some people just don't like it. They like to stick to land only maps, but it's something different. It's fun, um, and it's fun to watch to me. So, uh, here in the red we have the Lou Dog, and he's from the UK. And I forgot where Blue is from. Oh, and he's playing as the Portuguese. And in the blue is I don't know. And he's playing as a Japanese. And I'm going to look up where he's from real quick. I use the AoE 2 companion app to quickly search up and find who I'm looking for. And that's an interesting flag. Kind of looks like the Texas flag, but we all know they only post countries. It's a white, red, and blue with one star. Well, while we're waiting for them to do something, I'm going to look it up real quick. Looks like it might. Oh, it's the flag of Chile. Okay. So he is from Chile. And I apologize for that delay. I'm usually better at knowing who I'm casting. But yeah, so he is from Chile. Chile versus the UK. And now that we've gotten that mess out of the way, we're going to speed it up a little bit. So, when you're on islands, or team islands, whatever this map is. Oh, it's islands, okay. You're obviously going to prioritize getting docks out. And there's one of two things you can do. You can build it in the front, or you can build it in the back, as Blue builds his in the back. So the back dock tends to be safer. You have less to worry about being raided as early on. And a front dock tends to be more aggressive, which is what Red has opted for, as he fishes with both villagers and fishing ships. Let's see what they can see. So Blue's got pretty much his entire island scouted.
Sim.
And pretty much the same for Red as well. There is a couple of small islands in between the two main islands. 6 tiles of gold on this one, and 2 tiles of stone on this one. So, interestingly enough, I don't know why, it said that, okay, there we go. I think capture rate was screwing up a little bit on the time. But yeah, the Lou Dog is now in feudal age, and Blue will be there very shortly. And Louis is sending some fire ships forward, looking around for some juicy fishing ships. If you're not aware, the Japanese fishing ships have extra hit points, 120 hit points versus your typical 66 hit points. Going for Blue's scout there. And Blue even built a transport ship. Now, I don't understand why he built his houses like this, especially on a map like Islands. In my opinion, it's better to build your houses sporadically along the edge to kind of give you a line of sight on your shoreline. Hopefully prevent Vent from being raided and having transport ships dropped. Red did get a fire ship down there. Looks like Blue is going for a tower. Japanese have good towers, and towers are good anti-ship buildings. But Blue's going to need to react here and get some numbers up quickly if he hopes to keep any of his fishing ships alive. I mean, these are Japanese fishing ships. They're strong, they're tanky, but when they just sit there and get burnt by fire ships, yeah. Really needs to prioritize getting these fire galleys up. And that's usually, if you haven't played a lot of water maps, that's usually what you go for to begin with. You usually want to start off with some fire ships. Now, if Blue wanted to use these tanky fishing ships to distract Red's fire galleys while he burned them, that would actually be a pretty smart strat. But he's not. He's just running away with his fishing ship and letting his dock go down. Getting a couple of docks up near this tower. Red is just chug-a-lugging, pumping out fire galleys as fast as he can go. So the Portuguese actually have a pretty crappy win rate. You know you have that there. Why did you not just build a wall right here on the tiny little spot there versus all these walls? Whatever. But Portuguese have a pretty crappy win rate in most situations, but they do really well on water maps. One reason is because they have some pretty good dock units, especially their unique unit, which is the caravel. And the other reason, adding in some galleys here too. And the other reason is if it goes long term, all the resources are collected. They can build a Fattoria, which is a building that takes up 25 population and just keeps a steady stream of resources coming in. And Blue's actually doing a pretty decent job cleaning up this upper navy. Needs to fall back. That tower's gonna get that fishing ship if he's not careful. Yeah, fishing ship goes down. I think Blue's mistake of not getting Navy out sooner is going to hurt him a lot, and also just not keeping his fishing ships alive. Red is inside of Castle Age. Blue is about a minute away. And Red is getting the War Galley upgrade, which increases his galleys into War Galleys, or whatever they are. And his fire ships into the upgraded fire ship as well. Fire galley into fire ship. Repairing a fire galley there. Red dropping an additional TC. And that's a lot of Navy. Blue won the last engagement, but these are feudal Navy versus castle Navy, and that's not a good engagement. Even fighting underneath the tower, that's not a good engagement. The only way that could have gone better for him is if he had some demo ships to clean up those fires. Blue is inside of Castle Age now, but his navy is gone. And those fire ships got lured away, getting shot by these galleons the whole time. War galleys, excuse me. And Blue never uses that transport so far, and did not reboom with fishing back here either. And if you're not going to fish, then you need to drop farms. I don't see a single farm. See another TC, but not a single farm. So what are you going to do? You have one fishing ship, 37 villagers, which isn't terrible. Red has 39. As he's getting his own upgrade, War Galley upgrade. But you have to have food. It says he has 5 on food. Where is he getting food from? Am I missing it? Oh, he's collecting ostriches next to a TC that's not built yet. Okay. He has one fishing ship, and he's getting loom. Whew! That'll help a lot. And Oh yes, the Caravel. So the Caravel, the thing that's great about them is they have pass-through damage, meaning that their shots not only really damage the front units, but if there's a bunch of units behind it, it just slaughters them. It's kind of like a Scorpion, or if you're playing the old Age of Empires, like Ballista. They're just a beautiful unit. I know I say that in my videos sometimes about different units and buildings, but that's just a good-looking ship. I like it. So, blue's at 36 villagers to 50 now. Really falling behind because the only food he has is that one fishing ship and ostriches. And thank goodness. Okay, dropping some farms. I mean, he may have waited to 25, almost 26 minutes of gameplay to drop some farms, but he finally did. Better late than never, right? Maybe I'm being too hard on blue. I think there's a little bit of a skill difference here between red and blue. And for all I know, maybe blue doesn't play water maps a lot, I don't know. Though he did pick Japanese, which is strong on water, so he at least knew to do that. But he's really not, I guess he's just given up on water. He's got a dock here, not producing anything out of it. And that's a dangerous thing to do, losing water. Because if you lose water against Portuguese, they can sling everything they want at you on land. And if they lose all their resources, that's fine. Because they can just build Victorious, and they're going to outlast you. And what is going on here? 42 villagers for blue. He wants to build a castle this close to red ships? It's not worth it, bro. Those ships are murdering your villagers. His villager count is down to 24? And dropping 20, 19? How bad do you want this castle up, bro? Is this gonna be a Daut castle? It's so close. Oh, it's so close. 4 villagers, 2 villagers, 1 villager. He has 1 villager left. He has 1 villager left. There she is. This castle is 92.86%, almost 93% built. He has 1 villager left. And all the units are attacking the castle. They're not attacking her. Hi. Oh my gosh, is she gonna get this up? Oh my goodness, he had 42 villagers. He lost 41 of them and got the castle up with his last villager. And he only has 44 food. He can't even... Okay, he just bought some food. And he's got 2 villagers queued up. Alright guys, are we going to see the comeback of a lifetime? 1 villager, now 3 villagers versus 60. And red is buying some food, okay. Alright. On his way to Imperial Age. Also getting ballistics kind of late. I wonder what red is thinking right now. You can look at the score and tell things aren't going well for blue, but that is hilarious. And still collecting ostriches. Hey, he's back up to 6 villagers, man. 6 villagers. We can do this, blue. Let's go. Oh, the last talk goes down. Man, if red just lands with something, he could land with like a few knights and it would be over. And look at that navy. All that navy, and blue doesn't even have anything on water. He doesn't even have a dock. Hey man, we got 8 villagers and 1 in the bank. Let's go. Red is at 65 villagers. Getting wheelbarrow. Almost to Emp. 9 villagers. Red just content to patrol. Coming out here to collect this fish instead of the fish next to his dock. Because why not? Did he get some relics? I see a monk. He's got a relic, okay. Attacking some houses down here. And red is in Imperial Age. And blue has 13 villagers. Red getting the last warship upgrade, Loom, Bracer, and Chemistry. Call him Daddy Warbucks, spending all that money. 68 villagers to 14. I mean, you know what? Kudos to Blue. This guy is not a quitter. How many times have you played a game where you were pretty sure you could do a comeback? You were finally reaching that point where you're like, yes, this is the tipping point. And then some faithless, yellow-bellied ally of yours just resigns. Even if you're telling them, hey man, I got this, hang in there, and he just resigns. I think we've all been there, and we all hate those players. Well, Blue is not that player. Blue stays in there with 1 villager, comes back. He's got 16 villagers and 2 more queued up. This guy's a fighter. He's tenacious. He hangs in there. I love it. He's a bulldog. So good job, Blue. We all need people like you on our team. But in this case, I don't think it's going to change much. I'm telling you, Red, just drop a couple people on this island and it's GG. Ah! Watch out, buddy. Okay, move. Keep moving. Did that villager just get healed? I swear he took some damage and then now he's got full hit points again. Maybe I'm seeing things. I have cast like 3 or 4 games in a row now, so I might be tripping a little bit. And Blue goes hum. He's got 21 villagers. He goes hum. I wonder what he's humming about. Well played. Oh! Could he see? I wonder if he saw that. Did he see that?
Yeah.
No! So he didn't see... He didn't even see the castle. Blue did not see the castle, and he still resigned. Maybe he finally realized that coming back from 1 villager just wasn't going to be feasible. 21 villagers to 70 villagers at the end. What a funny game. That castle drop, definitely the highlight of the entire video. Alright guys, we'll catch you next time.